Time to go with the show. When the flow will mess the heat, gotta go, take it go, gotta late. I'ma get so you know, take a bit. Turn your screw, watch a fit. Prime example, do they know who they fucking dealing with? I'm insane for this game. I'm thrilled, y'all lame. Y'all do anything for the fame, for the shame. I'm not here to say the day, but you know the deal when I had to master these cuts from the hoods to the boroughs to the streets with the girls. We on fleek, even here with the mad curls, got them sleek. But I'ma escape on you haters from the. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, collectives. I didn't know it was gonna be so difficult. Man, I need a new electric grinder saw, whatever they call. Why do let me see? How can I put this? Why do they make cars so difficult? Why do they build cars so difficult? Knowing knowing for a simple fact that parts don't last forever. Why build a car and you know that parts are not going to last forever, right? Knowing you're going to have to eventually take off a part and replace it with a new one. If you have the car for like 20 years, 15, 20 years, something like that, 10, 15, however long. That's just like every few years you got to replace the battery. Why put boats in so doggone tight where you can't get it? Because they want you to take the car back to the place where you got it from so they can fix it and charge you outrageous prices, right? All day. It took me all day. I replaced a third brake light on the vehicle, right? The little plastic, the little plastic, little nut bolt things that they put on there, you had to saw them off. Now, David, that's simple. Trees die and they regrow. Yes, true. But you don't have to do anything to them. You ain't got to take off a part and replace it with another one. All you got to do is plant seeds for it to grow. But when it comes to car parts, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I had to remove, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. I had to cut off with the saw thing. Six, no, only two of them came undone. So I had to saw off like four other, the nuts and bolts and shit. Yeah, because in order to remove the third brake light on the SUV, SUVs have those third brake lights. You got to remove those nuts off of there, right? Only two of them came off with the ratchet set, right? The rest of them had to be cut off. That don't make no sense. These dealerships, these people who build these cars and stuff, they need to, I ain't gonna say dealerships because they don't only ones that sell them, but the car makers and stuff like that, they need to add grease onto them screws and nuts and bolts and stuff like that. So when it's time to take those, remove that stuff off, it may be a little easier because everybody don't have a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't afford a mechanic. So me as an independent woman, I'm gonna do shit myself. You know what I'm saying? So versus having to go to the dealership or the shop and they want to charge you $800 just to replace a third brake light. It may have took me, let me see, a day and a half to get it off, but yeah, I got it together. I had to wait for a couple days. I ordered the part, got it in. Whew. I see why they charge so much at the shops. So if y'all not used to DIYs, y'all better get used to it. Unless you got the funds to pay someone to do that stuff. I didn't know it was that difficult. Then you gotta pop off the, I mean, pop. My hands hurt, and I'm up here trying to shuffle these cards. My nails might look a little dirty, but I try to wash them. I don't got no degreaser in the crib, so I just, use what I got to get what I want. Cause man, then up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing breaks. Who does breaks at 3 o'clock in the morning? Me and my son. But they fix though. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. They fix. I'm tired. I knocked out two birds and one stone. Anyways, how y'all doing? Make sure y'all hit that like button, smash that thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm about to do a general read for the collectives because I didn't know it was going to be this difficult to do. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I don't know who that was. Just somebody boom. All right, general read for the collectives. Take a rest, leave the rest. See, it wasn't really supposed to. Let me see. Let me see something. Okay, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Forget it. We're gonna take it. We got the justice card here. Nine of wands and the death card here. So out with the old, in with the out with the old, in with the new, right? Just like I had to replace that third brake light. Old brake light out. Oh, and be careful when you go through. Hey, TT, when you go through the car wash, always step out of your vehicle after you go through. When you go through a car wash with the brushes and all that, always pull over to the side and check your car. Make sure all your light fixtures and stuff is still intact, in place. You know, make sure you ain't got no nicks, no scratches, and none of that stuff. Always make sure of that. Because I know a lot of people, they'll go through a car wash and just keep going. They don't pay attention to their car until days later, you know? Yeah. All right. But we got the justice card out here with the nine of wands and the death card. Death of situation or ending for a new beginning, right? But with the justice out here, your birthday could be September 11th, November 9th. Okay. Hmm. Somebody's undecided about something, about a situation. It could be a legal situation or document. So you probably took a step back and you probably figured it out already. Like you see more clearly. So you say you're gonna end that situation to start a new beginning. Okay. September 13th could be a birthday. We got Queen of Swords here. Somebody demanding something. You see how they got their hand out? They demanding something. Or they telling somebody off. Let's see. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got the Fool card here. Somebody bringing a gift. Or somebody's bringing uh you taking a giant leap forward. Somebody moving forward to a Queen of Swords here. They have a gift in their hand, in this pouch up here, this bag up here. See, she got her hand out like, let me get that bag. How much you want for that? Give him like $25.99. Say good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. What else we got here? Five of Swords, losses. All is not lost. You may have lost some things, right? With the Five of Swords here. All is not lost. Okay. 511 could be a birthday. November 5th could be a birthday. Page of Pentacles. You could be a student or doing research. Or you searching for something or someone. What else? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody at work frustrated, letting the work pile up. Maybe something wrong with their machine. They need to get rid of them old machines and get with the new ones. They have process controllers and stuff like that on them. Automation machines. July 13th could be a birthday. What else? You could be 57 years old. What we got here? Ten of Wands and the Hierophant in reverse. You said nope. You're not gonna be the one weighed down with problems. No sirree. You said you're not gonna be weighed down with the problems. You said return to sender. With the Hierophant in reverse here. You said return to sender. You ain't the one, the two, or the three. Is what I just heard. Let's see. Look, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your favor. Luck is on your side. Elevation of money. Overseas trip. There was a phase or a cycle that was completed. Yeah. What else? You could be single at this time. Probably because you're a hard worker. You work too much. Eight of Pentacles right here. Work hard, play hard. Work, pay work. Look. And these one after the other. First you're letting the work pile up. Now you got plenty of the work to work with. You could be born in October of 1987 or October of 1978. Take what resonate and leave the rest. What else? August 7th, July 8th could be a birthday. Seven of Cups. You looking at this work that's piling up. You said, "Oh, this ain't glitter. All this glitter is not gold." Somebody painted it gold, and this silver underneath. It was causing illusions for you, or somebody was delusional or something. So you had to stop. Maybe you was getting dizzy. Maybe you was at work getting dizzy or something, and you had to stop and take a break. What else? Two of Swords. Peace and harmony. Needing to take the blindfold off. Keep reassessing the situation at hand. That's why you look undecided there. With the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You could be born in February of 1977 or July of 1972. You could be 27 years old. I don't know. Maybe you could be 72. I don't know who watching me. Who in my energy? A King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, business, arrogance, powerful. That's what it say. Something about a business. We got the Magician. You could be an engineer. Like I said, you could run your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. The Magician says element of surprise, good or bad. Let's see. What else? Ooh, Ten of Swords. $110. January 10th could be a birthday. Death or ending of situation or a relationship. What else? Page of Cups. And maybe some good news. Somebody said they was glad to get out of a relationship. They don't know what to do with themselves. We got basic good news here. Maybe that's where the good news came in. There was a relationship that ended here. It could have been friends, family, co-workers, whatever. Let's see. What else? Whatever it is whatever you manifested, you stayed focused. King of Swords here. Nine of Pentacles. Yep. You stayed focused. You get into the money. You get into the bag. We got Nine of Pentacles aligned with the King of Pentacles. What else? The Moon card. Oops. So like they ran into something. With the Moon card, deception or delays. Emotions up or down. What else? Something is hidden. What's hidden? What's hidden? Whatever is gonna move is whatever this is moving fast, quickly. Eight of Wands. 818 could be a birthday. 818, January of 1988 or August of 1981. Speedy news or situation coming in. Then it says arrows of love. What else? What else for the collective? Somebody all in their head. Nine of Swords. Somebody having anxieties, fears. While you in the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Somebody's emotional. Somebody all in their head. They can't focus. They can't sleep. They can't think. They can't eat. And you over here in the Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups here. Hmm. Happiness, good things, party, celebration, Four of Pentacles. Every time I see this car, it look like somebody driving. Somebody behind the steering wheel with the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody could be driving at night. It's aligned with the Moon card. 418, April 18th could be your birthday. Ooh, Three of Swords. Somebody heartbroken. Or somebody, it's a deception, frustration, jealousy, or broken heart. You could be 34 or 43 years old. April 3rd, March 4th could be a birthday. What else? The High Priestess. It could be a High Priest or a High Priestess. Very powerful. Good or bad. Secrets to be revealed. And then we have the Tower card here at the bottom. What else? We got Nine of Cups in the Strength card. Inner strength. Improvements on the way. You could be born in February of 1998 or August of 1992. We got the Sun card here. Now, somebody gonna be driving at night all the way until the sunlight comes up. You got the moon card behind them and the sun in front of them. And that's how it normally be. If you look up in the sky, you might see the sun on one side and the moon on the other side. April 19th could be a birthday. April 18th or April 19th. What else? And then we got the star card here. We got the sun, the moon, and the stars. They said, collective, they're going to give you the world. Give you the world. Oh, I forgot the song. But we got the star card here. You could be a healer. You could be seeing the numbers 17, 18, and 19. Your birthday could be on the 17th, the 18th, or the 19th. What else? Queen of Pentacles. Aligned with the High Priestess. And then we have the sun, the moon, and the stars. Somebody that's very professional. Business minded. Someone who's domineering. Eight of Cups. Someone's walking away. From this Queen of Pentacles, somebody's walking away from this business. You're walking into your victory. Six of Wands here. You could be 68 years old. You could be born in June of 1988. Take what resonates. Ace of Pentacles. Like I said, you walking into your victory. The Six of Wands represents victory here. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now. And you know it's going to be brighter days ahead. With the Sun card. Ace of Pentacles with the Sun card. As it should. King of Cups. Gentle, emotional, and shy. This King of Cups here. What else for the collective? Ten of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. That be them quiet ones that you... 10 of Pentacles aligned with the Queen of Pentacles, aligned with the High Priestess. King of Cups, the star card with the Ace of Pentacles here in the Sun. Yeah, that's this King of Cups here. That be them quiet ones. You gotta watch them. What else? Somebody who always stay to themselves. The Hermit card here. This is somebody who stays to themselves all the time. The Hermit. Loneliness. Unattached. Soul searching. Time needed. Or time alone. What else? You won't be long if you're lonely now. You won't be lonely for long. We got two of cups here. Is this still a hand in marriage? Yep. And then we got the Queen of Cups on the sideline. Look, this Queen of Cups, this mother figure here, like, go on, baby, go on ahead and marry that girl. Or vice versa. It could be the other way around. She watching too. Go ahead and give her that ring. He like, baby, I need to talk to you. We got three of wands with the seven of swords. You could be 37 years old. July 3rd, March 7th could be your birthday. Travel over land, surveying your kingdom or your queendom. Plans, hopes. Somebody wishing something. What? What's the wish? What they wishing on? What they hoping on? Page of wands to travel. They hoping they could travel. Dang, two cards fell. Yep, four cups in reverse with the Queen of Wands in the upright. You like, yeah, that's what I want. Because if the four of cups was in the upright, that'd be something you don't want. But it's in reverse, so obviously it's something you want. That Queen of Wands there. Let's see. You want somebody who can uplift you, who's there for you. Then I say you need somebody to uplift you. You see how they lifting their cups up? They turning up. Three of cups. You want somebody to uplift you. Somebody who is positive, has that positive vibe or energy around you. You could be 33 or 34 years old here. 37. You could be born of April of 1973, March of 1974. Let's see. Then we got Five of Pentacles here, so there's delays around something here. Why? Let me find out you changed your mind, collector. Knight of Wands here. Two of Wands. Somebody trying to take that chance or that risk. Knight of Wands aligned with the Page of Wands here. Somebody trying to take that chance or that risk to come towards you, collector. Because Two of Wands represents travel. Page of Wands do too. There's important news. It says important letter. Someone's traveling towards you to give you some important information, important news or letter. And let me get one more. What that say? We got the Lover's card here. Okay, let me get one more after the Lover's card. Because the Lover's card don't have to necessarily represent, you know, your love, but it could be. It says love affairs, romance, building again within marriage, relationships, relatives, loving relationship. You could share with a friend. Let's see. Six of Pentacles, give or take. You could be getting a raise in money or salary. So this could be um, a job here, a career, you know. whatever has something to do with your finances. Okay? Because Six of Pentacles here says raising money or salary. So the Lover's card can represent your job, co-workers, or something like that. Knight of Pentacles. Message. This is a message for somebody. We got 420. Four Wands and the Judgment card out here. Four Wands and the Judgment card. Okay. So somebody could be moving. Decisions pending. Finality. The only decisions that can be made under the circumstances. Okay. That's with the Lovers. The Six of Pentacles. You could be 66 years old or born June 6th. There's 6 people in the chat. Can I get 2 more thumbs up? You got Knight of Pentacles. Somebody coming in with a message. Or somebody's planning on visiting you at your home with the Four Wands here. And then we have the Judgment card here. I can't pronounce that. But I don't know. Sometimes I think that the algorithm is kind of off too. You know what I'm saying? No, some of us are just that good in doing reads. You know? That's why we always say, take what resonate and leave the rest. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. It's not in your head. Some of us readers are just that good that we be on point. Well, I don't know if I do, but that's why I always say, take a resonate and leave the rest. What else? We got Page of Cups here. Page of Cups. What's this offer? This fish in the cup. I had, yeah, some of y'all could like fish. I know I do. I had tuna and rice today. Was it tuna? Not tuna. What's the fish in the can? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. We got King of Pentacles here. Sardines. I had sardines and rice today for lunch, breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. Page of Cups with the King of Pentacles. Somebody coming in with this offer here. Somebody that's very abundant. Somebody that's very prosperous. Or someone here is very creative here. Someone tapped into their creativity. Or they're about to. Let's see. Yeah, somebody staying focused. King of Swords here. We got the Ace of Cups. Someone is emotional. Could be this Queen of Pentacles here. Or somebody's emotions is all over the place. I don't know. Take what resonate and leave the rest. But whatever you're working on, whatever your creativity, whatever you done tapped into, you're staying focused with the King of Swords here. What else? Now that card just flew out there. Like my little table was right here, not over here. We got the Hierophant here. This teacher, this leader, this boss figure. The Hierophant represents. The Hierophant also represents um, with the King of Pentacles, like a corporation, a business. This could be an entrepreneur here. We got the King and the Queen of Pentacles out here. Hmm. Ten of Wands. Knight of Cups. Okay? Yeah. So this could be no. With the Ten of Wands is problems, disappointments, or whatever. In this, you got the King and Queen of Pentacles out here. That's somebody in a relationship. Somebody having problems here. Maybe they need to go see a counselor, a marriage counselor, with the Hierophant out here. This Knight of Cups here, it could be male or female. Take a resonate, leave the rest. This could be a Prince Charming, Princess Charming, however you take it. Let's see. May 10th, October 5th could be a birthday. Knight of Swords. Somebody rushing in. Or someone needs to focus on their finances. With the Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords here. Taking action, having clear goals here. What else? Ten of Cups. Something about your happiness. Someone needs to focus on their home. Someone needs to focus on their relationship, focus on their home, or just focus on themselves. What else? Dang it. Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody thought you was going to be stuck. Stuck where? On stupid? The Eight of Swords in reverse. Taking responsibilities for your action. Take responsibilities for your action. With the Knight of Swords, I said this person's rushing in or they're taking action. Strength card here at the bottom. Seven of Swords here. While the Seven of Swords. Somebody's hoping what? The Empress. You could be born July 3rd, March 7th. You could be 37 years old or born in 1973. You got the death card here in reverse. Hmm. 313, March 13th could be a birthday. And Three of Wands, you could be 33 years old, traveling. Like I said, somebody thought you was gonna be somebody thought you were gonna be stuck, that you were gonna stay stuck. But with the Three of Wands is traveling over land, surveying your kingdom here or your queendom. I see elevation. Somebody elevating. Dang. Where'd it go? Ugh. Figures. Queen of Swords. Always got me doing work. Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords like, bring it here. Look, she's like, come on. And they looking back like they done stole something. They looking back, looking over their shoulder like, let me hurry up and get these over here to her. Or to him. Let's see. Okay. Nine of Pentacles with the Temperance here. Somebody tempting you. You could be testing the waters. We got balance here. With the Temperance card. You're someone with patience too. With the Empress here. It's about having patience. Okay. Patience bring payments. With the not, what's this? Nine of Pentacles here. 9/14. September 14th could be your birthday. Something about September 14th. What's today's date? Excuse me. The 8th. September 8th. That's today. September 14th could be significant. You could be 39 years old. You could be born July 14th of 1993 or March 14th of 1997. March 14th of 79. Let's see. Knight of Wands in reverse. Let me do one more. Okay. This Knight of Wands in reverse. They can't take no more risk. They can't take no more chances. See how they holding their head right here? You can't take no more chances or no more risk, right? You all in your head, or somebody can have a headache. Hmm. Somebody worried about something. Yeah, it's Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody worried about their Wheel of Fortune, and it's in reverse. Three of Pentacles, but you got improvements underway here. Or somebody needs to improve their ways. Let's see. Page of Swords. If it was in the upright, somebody be spying or watching you, right? But it's in reverse. So there's they can't spy and watch you no more. It's lack of clarity. They can't see clearly. Okay. That's probably why they got their hands covered over their eyes. They can't see clearly. They can't stay focused. What else? Okay, I'm done shuffling these cards like this. Look. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's not going to receive this abundance with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Look. Five of Cups. They're cloaking themselves. They hadn't. Now they want to hide their face. Let's see. Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Judgment card. Four of Swords, needing to rest. The Hermit, you need to be by yourself to rest. Use your judgment wisely. Or somebody's going to be under judgment and have to be by themselves for a while. We got the Hangman here at the bottom. I said I wasn't going to shuffle these cards. We got Eight of Wands here. Something is happening very quickly, moving very fast here. You could be 48 years old, 54 years old, 58 years old. Four Pentacles. That's like double security. Mm-hmm. With the Judgment. And then we got Seven of Pentacles. This person undecided about something, whether they want to do the work or they don't. Look, Ace of Pentacles. You do the work, you get paid, right? I don't get paid for this. Ace of Pentacles here. That's what I just heard. Somebody said, I don't get paid for this. Well, let's see what we're going to whip up with the Magician here. What we going to whip up with the Magician here? What we manifesting? Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, take the blindfolds off so you can see more clearly. Okay. What's this? King of Cups. You said, help me make it make sense, right? Somebody who makes an impact. This King of Cups here. Ooh, Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, there's an ending. Why? You walked away. Eight of Cups. Six of Wands to walk in your victory. You're stepping into your victory. You're riding into your victory. That's what Six of Wands represents. Victory, your name could be Victor, Victoria. You could be born 1968 or 86, August 6th or June 8th. What else? Five of Swords. Five of Swords align with the Two of Swords. You could be 25 years old or 52 years old. Indecisions here. You don't know whether you should leave them or take them. Leave them or take them. You undecided. Look, Four of Wands here. Building a home on a firm foundation here. The Fool card. Taking that giant leap forward. You taking that leap forward? Don't jump. Leap. You could be 40 years old, 45 years old. Ace of Wands. You're on the right path. You're following your path here. And then we got Four of Cups here. It may be something you don't want. With the World card here. But it might be something you might need to do. Travel the world. All around the world, same song. Knight of Pentacles. This is a message for somebody, and my ear is ringing. Freak. The heck? I'm picking up on signals like somebody trying to give me a message here. We got Knight of Pentacles here. Message. Page of Pentacles. Message. Do your research. Like somebody just screeching in my ear. Three of Swords in reverse. Collective. Somebody is screeching in my ear like, look. Hold on. I gotta go. Y'all. Yeah, we got the Lovers card here. Somebody said they love you. We got the Star card here. Somebody's healing, in the process of healing. This King of Wands here. I gotta go, y'all. And then we got the Devil here. Don't let them tie you down, collector. Okay? Don't let the devil hold you back. Continue to heal. Continue to love. Spread peace, love, and joy. You know, the world needs it. And, you know, everybody stay safe. And always be aware of your surroundings, okay? All right, you guys. Till next time. I'll see y'all later. Later, what was it? Later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. You're welcome. Have a good day. Have a good evening or wherever you at. Good night. All right. Peace.